What's up? Y'all get in here, get in here, get in here. So, Najee, I'm live. You got clothes on?
No.
You can't come in the room then. I'm doing the live to
Okay.
ask them, should I watch the R. Kelly docu series?
Yes,
Is it worth watching?
I heard it was.
I just think it's old news. Like I wonder if he's going to try to sue Lifetime.
No, for what? The truth? For other
Well,
people's testimony?
it could be defamation of character.
How? It's other people's testimony.
But he went to trial.
Why don't you face the wall so I can walk in and they can't see the door?
He went to trial.
Is it safe?
Go ahead. So y'all want to see? Hold on, let me flip the camera around.
I'll beat your ass. Oh,
So
you on live?
he could, yeah, I'm live.
Which one?
What you mean? Which one?
Which
YouTube.
social?
YouTube.
Just asking.
So yeah, he could sue them because he went to trial, and they say he was innocent.
Yeah, but I was just told. I heard that the parents said that that wasn't their daughter in the video in that sex tape. So that's how he got off. And the
Oh wow.
uncle of that daughter is his bass player.
Well, I'm not saying if he's guilty, like if he really did it or not. I'm just saying, in the eyes of the law, he was innocent. So for them to
For
bring,
that case. So if they're talking about other cases,
you think they just talking about Aaliyah?
no, I
Aaliyah?
don't think so. I think they talk about all of them,
That shit crazy.
and they have that right.
That shit crazy. He's a sick man. But you know what?
What?
All these people that's in the industry
Mm-hmm.
that knew about his relationship with Aaliyah, or heard the rumors, or
Mm-hmm.
had first encounters with him dealing with younger women,
Mm-hmm.
young girls, underage girls, and still decided to do business with him, or not speak out about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they shouldn't be talking now,
I
because
know.
they part of the problem.
I know. I know. I agree.
It's like they fake raging now, fake outrage.
I heard that Damon Dash was upset that Jay Z had did business with him even after he knew about him and Aaliyah.
I seen something. I seen a video about that. I seen a headline. I didn't watch it, but it was saying that that's what brought Rockefeller up. That's what kind of like helped
Mm.
break up Rockefeller, because you know Dame, he was dealing with Aaliyah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh
that
well,
is.
how old is Damon Dash?
I
Well,
mean, she
how
was.
old was Aaliyah when she was dating him?
Yeah, she was
Over
grown.
18?
Yeah, she was
Oh,
over
okay.
18 by then.
Okay.
But yeah, um, Jay. Why would Jay do that?
I don't know.
Jay was big. He didn't need R. Kelly, and it didn't work out. They was beefing.
Mm. Maybe he didn't know. Nah, he had to know.
They knew it. People, but that's what I'm trying. That's what I was saying yesterday. That it it might sound crazy, and I don't agree with it, and I think it's sick.
Hmm.
But it wasn't as taboo to deal with a younger girl back then.
So I was asking my girlfriend. Like, do you remember being in middle school and these girls would date the older men, like, in their 20s, like early 20s? And we both remember a few girls that would date these guys in their early
In their
20s.
early
Like,
20s.
yeah, like 19, 20, 21,
Right,
22,
these fast
23.
girls out here,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
But I'm not saying that was right.
Yeah, it's not right because
But
if
it was
you
it was more common than you thought.
right, because like they say, um, girls mature faster than boys. So
Mm-hmm.
a lot of girls don't want to deal with the boys that's they going to school with.
Mm-hmm.
They look at them as immature.
Mm-hmm.
They want to date, the older guy, especially they don't have a father figure at home,
Mm.
and they looking for somebody to fill that void,
Mm-hmm.
and and that's what they attracted to. But still, the guy could say, no, that's not right. No, like
Mm-hmm.
you're taking advantage of her innocence
Mm-hmm.
or her immaturity.
Right. Right. Mm.
And it's kind of like it's easy to impress a young girl.
Now that's
You see what I'm
that's
saying?
true. Now from a female,
You can't get a girl your age,
from a
so you're going after
female
these young girls.
point of view, being 15, I don't know. I was never the one to want an older guy, but I'm trying to think how I would feel if I was dating an older guy, or if an older guy approached me. I
Uh huh.
probably feel like, no, get away. Yeah, because I wasn't into older men. I just don't know what those what the guys like 23, how they're feeling or what they're thinking when they're going after these girls that are like 15, 16.
They looking at them like meat. I don't think they looking at them like I don't know.
Because some guys are like, they're still immature at 20.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, a lot of guys,
They
yeah,
don't know much about life
yeah, at
at
20, yeah.
20.
So they get with a girl that's 16.
Like, is it innocent or is it,
And then in some states, shit, 16 is legal.
mm,
16 is the legal age.
mm.
So what do we go by? Do we go by uh legal age or like what do we base how like if you're old enough by?
Who, as a parent or as a person?
As a person, as a human, like do we just go by cuz sometimes we blend law with being morally right.
Right,
Like
right,
whatever's,
right, right,
the law
right,
is
right,
that's programmed into our mind to
right,
be, oh, this must be legally right.
right. Like in some countries, 18 you can drink, but here, 21 you can drink.
Right.
So if you go to another country, you might think, oh no, you shouldn't be able to drink at 18.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
so you said at what age? Or what was the question?
Basically, yeah. Like what constitute
The legal age to
yeah.
consent?
Yeah. 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 Yeah, exactly.
This may sound crazy, but I may push it up to 20.
20.
21.
21.
Man, you still don't know anything about life to consent at even 18. You just getting out of high school.
What?
At 18, you still getting out of high school. You just getting out of high school.
Yeah, but
Making all the bad decisions.
but the
You
person
ain't mature enough to make, the right decisions in life. Mess up your whole life. At 18, one bad decision after another.
so is it like, oh, they old enough to where we should prevent them, or is it they old enough to where okay they can make their own decisions? So they say, oh, this state say, oh, 17. At 17, a girl can make their own decision on who they want to sleep with.
No, I think it should be 18 across the board. All states 18, because that's when you become legally an adult.
So are you saying now? What about same age partners?
Oh, like 17, 17,
Yeah,
16, 16.
yeah.
They get in trouble for that?
No.
Oh, well, what about it?
So your thing is not just about being too immature for sex. It's just the over like dating an older man, an older guy, or older women. Cause women sometimes date younger guys, young boys also. But that's often celebrated in our culture for some
Well,
reason.
I thought you were saying, like, at what age could they be able to consent to have, you know, intercourse? But you done threw in there at the same age, like, they're two immature kids,
Right.
so.
That's what I'm saying. Like you saying, oh, they're not old enough to give consent, but what if they're the same age? Like, could
You ain't
we
nobody.
automatically think if the person is older, if they having sex with someone who's older, then that older person must have took advantage of them.
Yes.
Must have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Of course.
But that, I don't mean. Obviously, I think it's based on just how old the person is, because I can see a person is 19 or 20 date a 17-year-old.
A 17-year-old?
Yeah, like I can see that. I don't see that as being crazy. Like, oh, what are you doing? You know what I mean?
They're about to be 18.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What about if once they graduate high school?
Shit, you can graduate high school at 15.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I'll take that back.
So I don't know.
Well, if you graduating at 15, then you smart. And if you smart, then you wouldn't mess with nobody 32, 35.
Shit, yes you will, cause a lot of them
Like, you can't
in college
easily,
girls
you
they be
can't be
having crushes on
manipulated.
their professors.
Yeah, you're
You know what
right.
I mean? Oh, this is
You're right.
old, mature, smart, intelligent guy.
You're right.
You know what I mean? I think for real, I think it's
I heard R. Kelly had told them that they had to call him daddy. That's not even
that's why
funny.
I don't, yeah, that's weird. I think he's sick. Well, obviously he's sick, and I don't know what the parents of those kids were thinking about. Like, why would you let your daughter spend all this time with somebody that's so much older? Why you just drop them off and keep going?
Probably thinking they're gonna help them in their music career or something.
Yeah, but it's like, what's the price of fame? God damn, fame must be like the golden ticket. God damn it.
Mm. You'd be surprised how many. Never mind.
People
That's
sell
for
their
myself.
soul for fame.
Yeah, and also sell their kids' souls.
Sell their kids, yep. Sell their kids' soul for fame and notoriety and money. Sometimes it ain't even about money. It's just fame. People just want to be super popular
Mm. That's sad.
and go down in history. You know that.
That's sad. I could never. What would you do if you're? Never mind. Never mind.
But I don't know. Should R. Kelly pay? Like, should he? See, I don't. I mean, could he do jail time for this?
Depends on how long ago it was. Wait, I thought there was like. How did they get billed? Because I thought there's like a statute, like
It was something recent.
he did something recent.
I think it's like in the last 10 to 15 years, maybe.
Dang, Mr. Cosby.
I think so. I don't know. Allegedly, I ain't trying to get sued.
Cause
I don't know.
I watch a lot part of Law and Order, and I caught a couple of episodes where they say, "I'm sorry,
Oh,
we would like to help you, but."
it's so hard to prove. If something goes on that long, like something happened that long ago, it's so hard to prove. It's hard to prove when it happened in present day. So now you're gonna bring up something 20 that happened 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
It's hard to prove that. How do we know you don't have no alternative motive?
I heard that the brother is illiterate, can't read or write, so he
Who R.
had
Kelly?
help doing this stuff.
Who R. Kelly?
Yes.
Help had help like what?
How he buying flight tickets? How is he, getting them girls there? How is he messaging them? Or, texting or, like he has help. Somebody, if he going down, somebody.
I mean, obviously he got people around him.
Yes.
I don't know, man. You have a lot of yes men around you when you got money.
Didn't you say? I mean, didn't you have an experience playing basketball with him?
Yeah.
Is that how his team like?
Yeah, actually, yeah. I'm gonna share that story. So one day, R. Kelly had a show in my city at the ODU, Old Dominion University, and I was on the basketball court. Me and my friends was at the basketball court, and he came through. I think he had like a limousine or some fly shit. Maybe goddamn Maybach or something. Nah, well, I don't even know if Maybach was up, but some fly shit. And he came out to the court, and nobody knew who it was at first. Then we're like, oh shit, this is R. Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
So then he asked could he join in the game. We was like, yeah. So it was funny though because when we started playing, I think it was like 3-on-3 or 4-on-4.
Did he have cornrows or a bald head?
I can't remember. I don't even know if he had a hat on. I can't remember. He might have had cornrows. I don't know, but he asked could he play, and he was like, yeah. He was like, shit, you R. Kelly. Hell yeah, you can play. And but the whole time he would just shoot. Nobody else on his team was allowed to shoot. They'd get the rebound and pass it directly to us. He was the only one that was shooting.
What about?
And they wouldn't even allow you to play defense on him, like hard defense on him. They was like kind of like protecting him almost, like babysitting him. I guess maybe he just wanted to get some little exercise in before he did his show that night or whatever.
Just ran around the track.
But and it's funny because I seen a Daylight interview on Vlad TV, and Daylight, he was saying the same shit. Like he said that he played ball with R. Kelly, and he described the same scenario. Like he would just shoot the ball, and nobody else was allowed to shoot, and and it was crazy. I'm like, yeah, I'm listening to the interview. I'm like, yeah, that's the same thing that happened to me. And then after a while, word got out that R. Kelly was on the court, and it just got swarmed with people. The whole neighborhood came
out there.
I don't know, but
what happened after they swarmed? Like after they came out?
He dipped. He was out. But yeah.
Did he dap y'all up? Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he was out. He was out. But yeah. So I mean, I guess I'll check out this docu-series.
I think you should. I said let's do it. Or I think you should do it.
But I don't know. It's like all these media personalities that was around at the time. He go to the radio station with Aaliyah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They hear stories.
Mm-hmm.
Just like they hear stories about Bill Cosby. I remember DL say he would hear something. DL Hughley, comedian, said that he heard stories about Bill Cosby.
That's not funny.
But I understand, like, you can't jump to assumptions or
Yeah.
conclusions
Yeah.
based off of hearsay.
Right.
So you don't want to just put, you know, yourself out there like that. But I believe a lot of them people in the industry knew that R. Kelly was messing with uh, young girls, underage girls.
In this documentary, I heard that they said he met Aaliyah when she was 12. And then I think it was her uncle that asked if R. Kelly can work with her. And I think he didn't work with her until 13, maybe.
Damn.
That's like that age. Like
Mm-hmm.
12, 13?
Mm-hmm. And I don't think she ever like talked about R. Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Like after they stopped working with each other, like she never mentioned him.
And you know how they say, how about this one? You know how they say, oh, these girls nowadays, these 14-year-olds look like they 20-something-year-olds. Aaliyah didn't look like she was older. You know, her body was petite, like it was small.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she wasn't curvaceous. She wasn't like, you know, voluptuous.
And yeah, and that's a good point though. Like
she had a regular body, like a regular teenage girl body. So
you,
how did that attract you? You was attracted to that, you know?
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I remember, but you always had some girls that you went to school with, you know, that was well developed, and you like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Aaliyah wasn't like that.
Right, yeah. I don't know, but like, I don't know. Nick Cannon, he was saying that R. Kelly, maybe he just like think immature. So even though
That's
she didn't
right.
have the body like that,
Yeah,
their minds was on the same level.
yeah, yeah.
I'm like, what the hell can you talk about
Right.
what
Algebra,
a 15-year-old?
pre-algebra.
How can you relate?
Right. Study hall.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let me check it out. R. Kelly crazy. R. Kelly's crazy. They trying to finish him. He might as well move to another country. He might as well move to another country. They trying to finish that man. Get him the fuck out of here. He about to do like Russell Simmons and go to where Russell Simmons going? He's going. He's selling all his property. He said, "I'm out of here." He moving to some country that can't. What is it? Extradite.
Extradite, yeah.
Yeah, they don't cooperate with the U.S. So it'd be good over there.
How did it start, you know, catching flame, like getting wind? Like, why is it so in the news now? Like, why is it so current now? Why is it so hot now? Like a hot topic now? Like we've been knew about this. We've known about this for a long time.
I think because
Did something recently happen?
I think just women have more options now that they can go to other. They don't have to rely on men in certain positions as much as they did in the past. So in the past, they feared repercussions that could end their career. You know what I mean? But women, that's a lot of women in a lot of powerful positions now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, I'm saying that might be a reason why. Like they have, they feel like they have the power now to make these men answer for their allegedly sexual. Some of this shit going too far though. Some of this shit is like,
Whoa, now be careful.
some of the shit like them claiming that every guy that flirts with them is sexual harassment. Like how is a person supposed to let you know he like you? What the fuck? Like You gotta sign a letter. You gotta write a letter. Oh, I like you. Like back in fucking elementary, do you like me too?
Circle yes or no.
Right. You can't say, oh, you know, we like to go out. Oh, I'm uncomfortable. That makes me uncomfortable. So now you want to end my man's career?
Now, where did this happen? Who did this?
Shit, this happened with like that comedian, the Indian comedian. What's his
I know
name?
who you talk about.
Happened with him. It was just a bad date.
Aziz? No.
Yeah, yeah, something.
I know who you talking about.
He was on that show.
I know who you talking about. He was on a bad date.
Yeah, it was just like the way she described it. The person who accused him.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like just a bad date.
Mm-hmm.
Like you won't really feeling the guy, but you ain't do nothing to stop it.
Right.
Like you didn't. In some instances, I remember it's like she kind of led him on. So after it was done, you felt bad. You felt kind of like disgusted with yourself. So then you wanted to put that on him. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You sitting there like, oh, why did I sleep with him?
So they did.
I think so. I think they had sex.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? So now you feeling, but shit, that ain't his fault.
Right. Right.
That ain't his fault.
Oh, she was saying it was rape.
I think not rape, but like I guess like sexual harassment.
How? If you already had consented to have sex with him?
Like making it seem like, oh, he pressured her or something like that.
Oh,
yeah, like come on, man. Then they trying to get Neil deGrasse Tyson now. You know what that is, right? That black astrophysicist.
Yeah.
And from a few of them that I heard, because it's more than one, but it seemed like he was just flirting. It's like you can't flirt no more. You can't like even be funny.
Well,
like you know what I'm saying?
Flirt on a job.
Yeah, you can.
No, you cannot.
Yes, you can.
No, you cannot. You cannot.
Man, you can flirt on the job.
No, you
just
cannot.
can't.
That's sexual harassment.
It's sexual harassment when they display that they don't like it and you continue. That's my thing. If you continue after they say, "Oh no, I don't like that type of behavior," or "I'm not interested,"
so give me an example of flirting that can be mistaken. No, not mistaken. That somebody would say that's sexual harassment, but you think it was just innocent flirting.
Oh, the outfit you got on, it looks nice on you. Oh,
that's not sexual harassment.
But people might say it is.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
People might say it is.
I always thought sexual harassment was like you on a job and the boss is saying, you know, come sit on my lap, or he pat you on the butt, or he rub your shoulder, or if he says you can get a raise if you do something. What? That's what I always thought.
I mean, yeah, that's sexual harassment too.
Not compliments, like, oh, your hair looks
nice.
But
that's what exactly. But that's where it's like they're trying to take it to where you can't even compliment. You can't even give a person a compliment. Meanwhile, women would do that to, you know, a guy. Like, it's a double standards. We all know it's a double standards with that. But they, you know, anyway, back on the R. Kelly shit. R. Kelly needs to just move to another country.
About to rule the world.
For real. Shit, there's more women that graduate college. There's more women that work. It's more, females got more jobs than men. Think about that.
Is that a problem? That's what we should think about.
Hey, it's not a problem.
Why is that? Yeah, you better watch it.
It's not a problem.
Watch it.
It's only a problem because, if I say if it's a problem because some women don't understand the consequences of them being in the workforce.
What consequences? Give me an example.
The example is, and when I say consequence, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. A consequence could be a good or a bad thing. I'm just saying the chain reaction of them being in the workforce.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that, okay, back in the day, majority of men work, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now that, well, men they had to compete against other men for jobs.
Mm-hmm.
But now that women are working, now women are competing for those same jobs. So
Mm-hmm.
now it's less jobs to go around for men. But yet a lot of women still want men to take care of them. Even if they're working, even if they
Mm.
have a good job. And it's
I
like, well, you
see.
just took my job.
I don't know about that.
Not like
You
you just,
shouldn't say,
I'm not saying like you just took my job, like, oh, that job belongs to me. But I'm just saying, oh, now you're in the workforce and you're competing for jobs.
yeah,
You
may
see
the
what I'm
best
saying?
man or woman win.
Exactly. But so be conscious of that when they say, oh, I don't. So I don't want to get in those.
It's okay because you know what?
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get in no
Sounds
con-
sounds. Guess what?
super controversy.
Sounds like I need to quit my job so some other woman's man can get the position and take care of her.
That's
That's
not
what
what
I
I'm.
need to
That's
do.
not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like we gotta look at the big picture, and the big pictures. The big picture is at once a time that, and I'm happy that women are more independent. I'm a supporter of that. Like I champion that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying also that you gotta realize that now you're competing with men for jobs.
I don't
That
see a
that's just
problem with that.
it's not a problem.
Okay.
I'm not saying that's a problem. I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying
The react. I mean the.
women attitude to men who don't make as much money as them, or men who um, want to stay home and work. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now that you became or you fought for equality,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now you still want to run to certain gender roles and standards. You see what I'm saying? You fought for equality, right?
Mm-hmm.
Feminism, equality, but at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, you still want to uphold some gender roles. It's like you want your cake and eat it too.
Are you sure it's the same females? Like for
I said
example.
some, not all.
Okay, I'm just. I highly doubt that you have a.
I don't know how we got here,
I know
but
from R. Kelly, right? But I don't think that you can have
still gonna go.
uh, um right. I don't think that you'll have a woman in a high position, say a CEO, and then she once her man comes home and want her man like focus on her man making the same amount of money. I think she's too focused on her career and what she's doing.
No, they're just like, not really, because it's just like the actress. And I was just telling you the other day that was saying
Oh,
that,
the one
yeah, like,
oh yeah.
just like, I mean, look at Beyonce. She didn't date. Nah, she didn't. I mean, not at the time, nah, but you know what I'm saying. She didn't date.
What's
She
wrong with
didn't.
us?
She
What's
didn't.
wrong with us?
Now I was getting banked. He just got this. He just made this deal. Uh, no, but I'm just saying she didn't marry no average rapper. She married the most successful rapper,
But
Jay
okay, but
Z.
I'm not saying that she's okay. Yes, okay. I'm not saying that they're gonna want an average person. I'm just saying I don't think she's gonna fuss about how much they're making. Just as long as they bringing something to the table. You think that more than her?
Mature women, yes, mature women would think how you think, and but
But
it's
there are
a
women out there who would.
yeah, even like, oh, even though I make 100,000 a year, you need to make 200,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right,
Whatever floats your boat. So back to R. Kelly. I think you should watch it.
yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Even though Lifetime
So you,
channel.
yeah, you
That
gotta get
kind of
that.
biased.
You gotta get that subscription to Lifetime on that
Oh
Hulu.
yeah, I signed up for a free subscription,
For
a
real?
free trial.
Let me watch that now.
Yeah, just do a free trial. Set the date to when you need to
You gotta do it on the desktop.
unsubscribe
I
or
can't do it on my phone.
do what?
You heard me. You can't do it on the phone.
Do what on the phone?
Get the free subscription.
Why not?
A free trial.
Why
Because
not?
I tried. I clicked on that thing. It said, you do not have it. Order the subscription.
They don't have a Lifetime app.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
just
went through Hulu.
nah, just download the Lifetime app.
Oh, I'll have to do that. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
just download the
Okay.
Lifetime app.
Oh, yeah.
But
okay.
um,
How long has this been going on? This is a long goddamn. But,
but I'm just saying, in the urban community, like in the streets, in the hoods, like them older men always dating younger women. Young girls, I mean, like we need to address. We need to address that. Just instead of using, address him, but not just like that be it. Like that's a problem in the community, where men is a lot of men is dating underage girls, and it's in the hip hop community also. Like all these girls, that's in these videos, but I hope they over 18. Shit, this goddamn lawsuit gonna be coming quick. Fucking me too movement ain't playing. You better hope they about to check IDs. You seen Drake got something about Drake
what about him?
kissing on a girl that's 17. I think he was 23 at the time.
See, that's still young. That's still young. 23?
But I remember when I was 17, I thought I was grown. Like you couldn't tell me I wasn't grown. I thought I knew everything that I needed to know.
Still wet behind the ears.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit. I don't know, man. 'Cause I'm trying to think back now. It's like,
You really was grown?
yeah, because I think I was more like
Mature?
geared, not mature. I wasn't more mature,
Responsible?
but I think I was more
Ready for life? To take on life?
right at 16. Now I'm like Squidward off of fucking SpongeBob and shit. Like, man, I hate I hate everything. And I was, you know what I'm saying? You like, yeah, I'm ready to take over the world.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm like, I'm my clarinet.
16, 17, you SpongeBob. Geeked about everything.
Right, exactly.
Then when you become well in your 20s, 30s, I'm going to say 30s, then you turn to Squidward.
Just miserable.
Mm. Oh, bills.
Yep. So, yeah, so y'all let me know in the comments if it's worth watching and what do you think about the docu-series and also like what should happen to R. Kelly. Should people still listen to R. Kelly music? Should they separate the art from the man? And yeah, so don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll holler at you later.
Bye.